Well, hello everyone. It is me, Chria of the Nines, and welcome back to some more Flood Escape 2. We have already gone through 11 stages. If you want to see that, go ahead and go back to episode 1. But now we have 27 stages remaining. And for this episode, we are doing another 5 stages. And so, here they are. Forgotten Tombs, Lava Tower, Cave System, Decrepit Seas, and Mysterium. Lovely levels to go through for an episode. Yeah, I will say most of these levels are pretty forgettable. No offense to the map creators and or Crazy Blocks, if he even has feelings. But enough of me going on the levels, let's go on with the rules. Rule number 1, solo only. Rule number 2, no glitches. Rule number 3, no overpowered shortcuts. Rule number 4, no tricks. Rule number 5, playing on PC. And that's it. Again, if you want more context on those rules, just go back to episode 1. And so, enough of me rambling in the beginning, let's begin with the Forgotten Tombs. Level 12, Forgotten Tombs. And just like the name, it's bloody forgettable. But as well, it is on the normal difficulty, with 2 standard buttons and 1 group button. And let's get to that first button, which is a group button. First of all, if you go left here, you can see a lava pit. Now, I will say this is definitely a rookie killer. Just try and not hit your head on the roof and or this block here. After that, jump across, and then most of you be around in this room. And inside this room, when you get to the end of these like catwalks, and as well using the boxes to get on those said catwalks, and you'll get your first button. And yes, I know about the little skips, so don't get triggered. Yeah, I'm looking at you, mate. But even after pressing that button, you have to do that rookie killer jump again. And as well, this wooden blockade will be removed, and you can be able to continue on with the level. Right, this little room. As well, there are lava right here, so again, careful. But as well, mostly you go through these 2 stone platforms to get across the lava. Then go on these wooden planks and follow where I go when I stop the transmission. And then you can get your standard button. As well, you could just jump on these planks and get straight onto the platform already. But again, not everyone will think that. And then, through this vent, you'll be able to continue. Okay, last room and last button. Go on these boxes so you can get through these platforms. And keep following the platforms to the 3rd button. After pressing that 3rd button, this wooden platform will appear. It's literally below lava, that's kind of dangerous. Will spawn, and you'll be able to get across. And then up this trust on these boxes. Then some terrible lighting, because this map hasn't been updated in many years. And mostly, after this jump, you've won. You've beaten the Forgotten Tombs. Again, pretty forgettable, but it was an event-only thing it was. Then it turned into a normal map. Level 13, Lava Tower, and it has literally the same music as Forgotten Tombs. It's the same story of Relic Rally and Married Dreams, but this level is on the hard difficulty with 4 standard buttons and 1 group button. And so our first button, which is literally right up here, and how do you get it? You just slide under here, use 2 platforms to get onto the lava tower, and drop down to get the button. But as well, if you dilly-dally, you mostly will die due to the lava slowly rises as you play the level. After pressing that, go all the way back up to where you drop down, and this plank will appear. And climbing up a bit, and here's the second button. Freebie. Then after that, this plank will spawn. Then follow the wooden platforms and metal platforms. Then drop down here to get the third button. After that, I have dropped down, and then this trust will appear, and then you climb up, of course, and go around the tower again, and here is the 4th button. And as you can see here, the 4th button spawns this wooden plank. And then keep following the paths and on this metal box, and then the 5th button is yours. After pressing that, jump down to, let's say, where the 4th button is, for example. But remember, don't drop into the lava. Again, it's good for your skin, but, not now. But this stone platform will appear, and then you can go through to these stone platforms. As well, there's a lava fall here. You can touch it, it doesn't hurt you at all. Rub your face on it while you're at it. And then you're going to quickly wall jump. Doesn't matter which wall you start on first. And then, after doing that, you got 2 last jumps, and that's how you beat Lava Tower. Pathetically easy. For a hard level, by the way. Level 14, Cave System. It is a normal difficulty map with 3 standard buttons and 1 group button. And so let's get that first button. Go on these boxes, then on this light source here, on the wooden plank, then on this platform here, and then on this platform, and here is the first button. Right, this room. Now, it's understandable for newbies to not know what to do here, because, of course, I was the same. But what you gotta do here is jump over the lava here, and then go into this water and swim across until you find an opening and then onto this stone platform. Go on these boxes, this wooden plank, stone platform and another wooden plank, and then a rope to all the way to the second button. And then after that, swim all the way back to this room. And here we are, this room, again. This box is spawned, and then keep following the wooden platforms, pipes, and any other platforms that I'm clearly not going to explain, because I'm lazy. But at the end of it all, the third button will be yours. And then the last room will be open. And here is said room. Just keep following onto the platform as well to this wooden plank and take a leap of faith into the stone platform here. Then climb this truss to get on this platform, and then climb this truss to get to the 4th button, and that's all the buttons you need to worry about. After that, this stone platform will appear. It can go all the way up to this truss. And then after climbing that truss, do not follow onto the stone platform here and just go on the boxes, because this platform collapses a bit. And I will say I have fallen for that twice. And then you got this bridge here, if you remember Sky Sanctuary. Something similar to that. Just try not to skip any of the platforms here. And when you get to the end, jump on this platform and the cave system is yours. Well, actually it can't because it's flooded with lava, and lava's quite dangerous. Good for your skin, but dangerous. Heard of the 7th Seas? Here's the 8th. In level 15, Decrepit Seas. It is a normal difficulty map with 5 standard buttons and 1 group button. And our first button is just over here. Not really too difficult to get. And even after pressing that, you can go back to on the platforms or swim. And if you are swimming, like I'm going to do, you can use this truss to get right back up. Okay, second button is just up ahead. Just go across these trusses onto the platform to get to the second button. And then go back and go on these 2 boxes here. And then you can be able to climb this truss, which spawns as you press the second button. After climbing that, keep going forward until you get to the 3rd button, then turn around and go across here. Be careful of the rope, it's pretty tight. And then go across this platform and over here to these boxes here. Use the seaweed to get to this box and then press the 4th button. And then turn around and these rocks will disappear and then can go to the final room. Getting to final room completed. And inside this ship is the 5th button. All you need to do is climb on this collapsed mast and then turn left into the ship, and there is your 5th button. And pressing that, you can be able to escape the ship, as pressing that 5th button will make this hole appear. Oh no, a swimming section. Okay, it's not that bad. But I will say, when I do play this level with, like, casual players, a lot of people try and swim up for some reason. But all you need to do is swim down, go across this hole here, and here's your last button, the group button. So press it, then swim out of that hole, and then continue going down, and that's how you beat Decrepit Seas. And the final level for this episode, level 16, Mysterium. It is a normal difficult map with 8 standard buttons and 1 group button. And that might sound intimidating. Don't worry, it's pretty simple. As well, most of the buttons are near each other. So let's get that first button. Right ahead of us, there's 3 platforms that we need to go on. And go on this plank and there's your first button. And then after pressing that, you turn around and go up this plank. And there's the second button. See? They're pretty close to each other, aren't they? And then after pressing the second button, this plank of wood will appear, and you can either go on a quick detour to get to the third button, and then this metal door will open, and that third button is the group button. After going through that door, turn right into this room, and platform your way up to the fourth button. Then after that, this door will open. After going through that door and those 3 platforms, on our right is a button that we need to press later. But if you go to the left, there's our 5th button. And then if we go back, the 6th button, or the button we couldn't press, can be pressed now. And then this door will open now. Passing through and doing a couple of platforming stuff. The 7th button is just down here. Then after that, this truss will appear and you'll be able to climb up. Then after climbing up, this arrow sign here points you to the 8th button. And pressing that 8th button, these 3 platforms will appear. And then jump towards this stone platform and walk across the plank, and there's your last button. And this door will open. And now we've got the final room. Just keep going up and following the wooden planks and boxes, and you'll be able to escape Mysterium. Again, not hard, but pretty forgettable, but it's an alright level at the end of the day. And there it is, that's episode 3. Sorry that it took 3 weeks, and no animation. But I was just enjoying my summer holiday, a little bit. It's still not even done, it's until September. But I will say the animation will be for the last episode, episode 7. But that's until we get there, of course. But mostly, got really nothing to say about this outro here. But I will say, if you did enjoy, please like, comment and subscribe. Join the Discord server, and that's mostly it. Bye, have a great time.